I wish for people to see the good in people more and like recognize that everyone's just trying their frickin' best.
The most surprising thing about Mikka is that she's just really spontaneous, and so no 2 days are the same with her. It's pretty frequent that you just turn around and she's found a random wall to climb, or a tree to climb, or some kind of statue to climb. That happens pretty frequently, that you just turn around and she's 6 feet off the ground.
She's always life of the party. She always knows how to have a good time, and she talks to everyone. And you know, when we go on trips, you know, she's always, you know, giving us these really cool facts about, you know, rocks and stuff, because she's a geologist major. So I think it's really cool, and I actually like enjoy that, because every time I hang out with her on trips, I always learn something cool.
Muddy, soggy sediment, and all that sediment is really pliable.
I think any of those times is a great memory.
As a kid growing up, I would always say that I either wanted to be a teacher, a cook, or a vet. And then somewhere along the line, someone told me that I'd have to work with alligators if I was a vet, so I stopped wanting to be a vet and I decided just to be a dog owner instead. My dad was a geologist, and when I was just a kid, he had work positions that required him to go out into the field. And as he would drive, he would point out various geological features and explain them and say, "Isn't that cool?" And so my mindset always became, look at those rocks, those are so cool. And it's kind of special that I think that rocks are so cool. Yeah, I was a dork as a kid.
When she started here, when she started, you know, climbing like the first time around, she was just this fun, energetic climber that would come. She became a regular, and after about a year or so, she ended up working here. And over the past few years, you know, it was really nice getting to know her. She's become a good friend and a great coworker.
So I really admire Mikka. She cares a lot about everybody in her life. I really admire that. That's like one of the things I strive to be better at. Professionally, she is honestly like the best employee one could ask for. She manages to make everyone feel like they matter in whatever setting that may be. So that's like something I aim to improve at, and she's like a role model.
I joined ASI shortly after being an RA. Being an RA gave me a massive sense of community, and after leaving housing, there was definitely like a hole that I felt, where I felt like I was missing that sense of community. So finding ASI, finding that community that I could put energy into again really helped pull me kind of out of a hole. It made me feel like I had a purpose again. And so I tried to bring some of that feeling into Rock and Outdoor Adventure. So for my staff, I created it's our food pantry. So I turned the outside of it into Mom's fridge. And I started just by putting up all the pictures in which my staff were featured in ASI social media. And then one of my staff came up and said, "Hey Mom, look, I got 100% on my math test. Can I put it on the fridge?" And I said, "Heck yeah." And then my staff said, "Hey, I got on the list, can I put that on the fridge?" And I said, "Heck yeah." And then it got competitive, like everyone wanted to show that their GPA was higher or that they had the most recent President's List recognition, and so they all put that up. And it just became a point of pride. It made people feel good to be recognized and seen, and I'm so proud of them. And so I wanted them to have a place to put up their things. Does ASI feel like a family? Yeah, especially my Rock and Outdoor Adventure family. We're the weird back corner of the gym. But like, I think the people that I work with work so hard and play so hard, and because our job literally requires us to hold people's lives on the line, I think we all bond over that, and that bond carries outside of the rec.
I know that in our personal life, when things have gone wrong or when situations have happened that we didn't plan for, Mikka's really good at taking charge of the situation and breaking it down step by step, and also very determined and able to keep people calm in crises.
How has ASI left its impact on me? Part of it is helping me discover my passion and seeing that people make careers out of it.
The way that she's impacted ASI is that, for one, she's helped our program grow and actually expand our knowledge to the other departments in campus.
So she's been able to build up other leaders and bring them to a higher caliber, while also still building the rest of the team and bringing them up. So it's nice to be able to see that she's been able to have that impact on our students.
When she leaves, ASI is going to have a pretty big hole to fill there. So I think she's like instrumental to the function of the department. She's set a very high bar for all the employees that come after her and all of the leads. So I think she sets a very good example for what an employee should be, and basically what all of us should be as people, because she's She's fantastic.
The nice thing about the position that I'm in right now is that I have options career-wise. Woo! So my future is both very hazy and also very exciting all at once. I just accepted a position to move to the San Bernardino Mountains. I know, I'm really excited. So I'm going to be working at an outdoor science camp. So I will be teaching 3 curriculums. I'll be teaching about outdoor education, science, and then there's also a ropes course there, which I have been told I might have an opportunity to be a part of. With the amount of experiences, especially that ASI has given me, they really want me to also be a part of that. So I get to go do that for a little bit. I'm also going to be working at another climbing gym, so that's cool. I get to take my experiences to them, and they seem like they really want me to be a part of their team. So it feels really nice to want to be wanted outside of school. I want to thank so many people. I have been part of so many communities at this point. I want to thank my blood family and my chosen family who see me for who I am and who just want the best for me, and who will always remind me that, like, at the end of the day, they just want the best for me. I owe them so much.
I am the Rock and Outdoor Adventure student lead, and my name is Mikka Zanoria.
Yeah.